When all is said and done, it's time for Fists to close the story. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime final battles. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the concluding battles that got our hearts racing. We're only considering anime battles that took place at the very end of the series' run. This means that final battles from arcs like Luffy vs Rob Lucci or Goku vs Frieza will not be considered. Naturally, there will be a whole load of spoilers, so you've been warned. Number 10, Kiritsugu vs Kirei, Fate Zero.
Double Axel!
Usually when rivals have their final showdown, they've already had a few battles. However, this climactic fight is unique simply because it's the first and last time Kiritsugu and Kirei meet, and they're both keenly aware of just how deadly the other is. With no superpowered servants to get in their way, it's just two men in a concrete basement with guns and knives. Kiritsugu manages to pull off a surprise victory, but he'll soon find that it may not have been worth it. Number 9, Akira Fudo vs Ryo Asuka, Devilman Crybaby. Once best friends, now the main obstacles standing in front of each other's goals. Following the heartbreaking penultimate episode, in which the person Akira loves most was brutally murdered, the stage was set for one of the biggest blood feuds in history. Akira vs Ryo, Devilman vs Satan. Though their battle takes center stage, it's the ensuing chaos around them between the demonic legions, the Devilmen, and the last of humanity's numbers that makes this battle so epic. Alas, when the dust settles, we learn that bloodshed truly wasn't the ending these two wanted. Number 8, Yugi Moto vs Pharaoh Atem, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters.
I guess we're about to find out who the true king of games is.
They say that you are your own worst enemy, and that couldn't be truer for the final duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! There can't be a bigger challenge than overcoming an opponent that knows every move you're gonna make. Though luckily for Yugi, he knows Atem just as well, resulting in a duel with no tricks, no cheats or gimmicks, and no Exodias.
This is the strongest monster I have left, and you know him quite well.
It's just a battle of wits between a kid and his Egyptian pharaoh friend, and one of the fairest duels in the series. Like all feel-good stories, Yugi overcomes his companion in the end and gives him a tearful farewell.
The gift of kindness you've given me, and the courage I've given you, will remain with us.
Number 7, Amuro Ray vs Char Aznable, Mobile Suit Gundam.
Well, it is his first time in the Geong.
The Gundam series is no stranger when it comes to rival battles. However, Char and Amuro stand out not just because of how many times they clash over the series, but the unrelenting pace of their final battle in the anime.
Char!
As the Battle of Obo-Aku reaches its climax, the two rivals engage in a fierce mecha battle, with both performing at their peak ability. However, they decide to up the ante and end their rivalry in a sword fight in zero gravity. Though they both manage to walk away from the fight alive, it is not without some permanent scars. Number 6, Spike Spiegel vs Vicious, Cowboy Bebop.
So, you're finally awake. I told you before, Spike. I'm the only one who can kill you and set you free.
One of the classic finales in anime, Spike and Vicious's duel is short but very, very sweet. Former comrades in the Red Dragon crime syndicate, the two share a bitter rivalry over their differing opinions on who should become the new head of the syndicate, as Spike's calm and lazy attitude doesn't really gel well with Vicious's cold sadism. Spike's not only heavily injured from the start, but he also only has a pistol, which puts him at a huge disadvantage in close quarters. Alas, the space cowboy comes out on top. Barely.
Bang.
Number 5, Naruto Uzumaki vs Sasuke Uchiha, Naruto Shippuden. The end of the Naruto series and an emotional fight for the fans, these two ninja really know how to go out with a bang. Rivals since their younger days as ninja in training, it was inevitable that even after defeating all the enemies in their path, that Naruto and Sasuke would face off one final time. It's one intense fight too, with both of them bringing out their signature techniques and moves that they've honed over the course of the series. The final clash costs them each an arm, but makes their bond even stronger. Number 4, Goku vs Kid Buu, Dragon Ball Z. There have been many big bads over the course of Dragon Ball Z, however none of which were close to the nightmare that is Kid Buu. Every other antagonist at least had some goal in mind, such as conquering a planet or winning a tournament, but Kid Buu was just chaos incarnate, a being bent on nothing but the destruction of life. Peekaboo! Goku wouldn't even stand a chance if it weren't for Vegeta, Majin Buu, and yes, Hercule backing him up. They barely eke out a win with the Super Spirit Bomb, which completely obliterates Buu, making him one of the only villains killed by Goku in the entire series. Number 3, Jotaro vs Dio, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders. Using time stop in a fight is almost like cheating, and Dio is the king of it. His stance Zawarudo can stop time for a full 5 seconds, which is more than enough to take down both Kakyoin and Grandpa Joseph. The final battle is pretty one-sided, with Dio stopping time to inflict heavy damage on Jotaro at every turn. However, the stylish delinquent manages to turn the tables by pushing his Star Platinum to the limit and trapping Dio in, you guessed it, an even stronger time stop, and destroys Zawarudo, defeating the villain for good. Number 2, Team Dai-Gurren vs Anti-Spiral, Gurren Lagann.
And that's Tengen Toppa! That's Gurren Lagann! My drill is the drill that creates the heavens!
If this list were based solely on the scale of fights, then this Clash of the Titans would take number 1 spot for sure. Gurren Lagann is a series known for constantly outdoing itself when it comes to battles, and it culminates in 2 gigantic mecha fighting in space.
That planet don't belong to you!
Seriously, these two are so massive that the galaxies around them are used as shields and weapons. The momentum of the fight is hypercharged, with characters coming in to help in any way they can, and if the final clash doesn't get you on your feet screaming, then we don't know what will.
Lagann! Impact!
Number 1, Everyone vs. Father, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Give the bastard a chance to hit back! Yes, sir!
Nothing quite gets as cheering like characters coming together to take down a seemingly invincible foe. Father not only hits like a truck, but he can deflect alchemy, bullets, and bombs like they are nothing. Even with the combined efforts of several alchemists, the army, and some returning foes, he barely takes any damage. However, just when things are looking grim, Greed sacrifices himself to give Edward an opening to deliver a well-deserved, rage-fueled beatdown. For a finale, this fight has it all and is a great send-off for an overall fantastic series.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.